welcome back. I do believe this is part 31. Real quick, something looks funny, doesn't it? I don't know why, but every so often my Godot editor colors just go away. That's okay. We can fix it. I'm going to show you real quick before we do anything fancy how to just change the color of the editor. I have clicked on editor and I'm going to editor settings. It's already got theme up for me, but just in case, you would go interface, theme, and these two colors define the colors that Godot shows you. If you want the default color, let's say you get something and you're like, well, I hate this, I want the blue back. The hex code for that is 333B4F, and the accent color is 699CE8. If you want, you can drag the little dot around. It's a color picker. It's a little slow to respond, but it will eventually, thank you, someday show you what. You can also, if you know how to use these, you can, of course, do that. You can Google two color schemes. You can come up with something fun there. Or I'm going to give you my colors because I don't do it unless it's purple. I use the base color 191024. And there's that dark purple that comes back someday. There we go. And for an accent color, D76DF4. That should get, yeah. My one recommendation to you is to make your accent color completely obnoxious, because that's the color that Godot is going to use to get your attention. So, you want it to be something that you'll look at, right? Like this neon pink is really hard to miss. It could be like a hot yellow, hot blue. What would white look like? Boy, this is not important right now. I'm still going to do it. Yeah, like hot white. You know what? I don't like that because look down here at animation. It's just bold. No, it needs to be obnoxious. E76 DF4. Oh, glad we took that little detour. Drum roll. Yeah, see my highlight color come back to obnoxious. Cool. We're going to look at adding sound effects and music to our game today. It's one of those, it's extremely easy when you know how. If you've survived this far, this is going to be total cakewalk. So you made all the sound effects and SFX there, right? Just kidding. I made them for you. They are in our course resources. Yeah. I have already drug them in. I made myself a cute little folder called audio and I dumped them in. If I come up here and highlight main in my nice hot pink color, add a node, and I'm going to type audio. Godot gives you a lot of audio choices, and honestly, Godot's really good at audio. It's very fast. It's very flexible. It does other things very easily that other engines. It's just like, I really like how Godot handles audio. Anyway, you've got these audio stream player 2D and audio stream player 3D nodes. These are positional. So like if you take this node and you put it over here on the left, the audio will play out of the left speaker. Very cool trick, but for our purposes, we can just play it in the middle. It's not that big a deal. We're going to come to just regular audio stream player. We're going to hit create. That node used to be purple. I think for a time it was rainbow, but now it's that color. This first sound effect that we're going to make, I want the piece, every time it moves on a spot, I want it to make like a click sound, like having the piece set down on the board, right? So you can see over here all of the properties for the audio stream player. The stream is the sound that it's going to play. And I have for you, I just call it board game sound. We drag it up here. And if I click play, yeah, that's the sound I made. So that's the sound that I'm hoping will happen every single time the piece hits. I'm going to go to main GD. And I'm going to declare my audio stream player. First try, good for me. And so we have a function that moves the piece. It's called func move. Let me go find it. Yeah, there it is. And tween property, this is where it moves. Your instinct, and you're not wrong. To play a sound effect, talk to your audio stream player, and you just call play. That's it. That will play the sound effect. Let me show you something, though. It should play, but it didn't move all the way. Pink, come on, don't do me dirty. I don't like where it plays. I want it to play right when the piece stops. So I'm going to add a little bit to this line here, this audio stream player dot play. When the tween is finished, so tween, hello, dot finished. So hey Godot, when you get that finish signal, I want you to connect to the audio stream player and play. And Godot doesn't want you to call a function in here. It just wants the function name. So that's all it wants. Now, beep, 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 beep. Pink piece. See, that feels a little bit more like the piece is like actually clacking on a board. Very nice. Bye-bye. I'm going to add sounds to the question box next. So I'm going to go into our question box scene. Add us an audio stream player. Just a regular one will be fine. I want one sound for when the question box like comes up. I want another sound for if you get it right and another sound for if you get it wrong. There's a couple of ways to do this. We're going to do it this way. I already added an audio stream player for right now. I'm leaving stream empty. Let's go into the code. So I do have to declare my audio stream player because I'm going to talk to it. Whoop. I got cocky. I did it on the first try last time. I'm also going to declare and kind of preload the sounds, like the start sound, the right sound, and the wrong sound. So let's do it. Var start equals load. Oh, it's going to autocomplete for me. How nice. There should be one board game question comes up .wave. That's what I want. Thanks. Var start equals load. And then, wait, hold on. We already did start. Right. Let's do right. And if you don't want to fool with autocomplete or it doesn't come up like it's not coming up for me right now, you can just drag it in from the file system. Where is it? There it is. Drag. And then let's do var wrong. You also could export these again, like if you're passing it off to somebody who doesn't code or you just don't feel like doing it in code. Either way, we got this done. So when the box first comes up, I want to play a sound. So I want to play a sound in the ready function. Good for you. Func ready. So what we can do, set the stream on the audio player. Even if you didn't know, you could come over here and it'll tell you. Hello. Audio stream player, that's what we'd named it, dot stream. And I want the stream to be start. That'll load that file in that we kind of loaded up here. And then I want it to play. Super simple, super easy. Watch this. She's good, she's good. So I want it to play something when it's right and something different when it's wrong. We have functions already for right and wrong. Doesn't entirely matter where we put it. I'll put it at the beginning. Audio stream player dot stream equals right. Audio stream player dot play. And then audio stream player dot stream equals wrong. Come on. Audio stream player dot play. Should work. Loop, does Godot use signals? Yeah. There we go. And it goes away. Let's get it wrong. Does Godot use signals? No? Ooh. And here's the cool thing. So we did this on our main question box scene. Do you remember that we've got question box scenes that inherit from this main question box scene? It's already done on all of your inherited question boxes. So it should work on this one too. Yay. Inheritance. That's exactly what it's for. If you make a change on one, it should populate to the others. Over to the dice. I'd like for the dice to roll. I made a, well, let's put the audio note on here. I made a dice sound effect. Where is it? Dice.wave. Drag it in. Okay. But I'm going to come down here to the animator real quick and I'm going to set it to roll so you can see. If it just plays one time, that's kind of unsatisfying. I want it to play a bunch of times so it sounds like the dice is rolling. I can't click fast enough to make it look like it's really doing it. We can do this through the code, but you can also do it in the animator. Again, I'm going to click on the animation player node. I'm in animation roll. And I'm going to actually click out of the animation player node and onto the audio stream player. I cannot click fast enough to click playing on and then click the key. Can't do it. Skill issue, right? Just kidding. We're going to key it off. Trust me. I'm going to click key. Yes. Now, right now, because it's off, it's still not making noises. I'm going to click here on this track, see value. Now it's on. It's a little bit of a cheat, except it's not really because, the software lets us do it. Not satisfying. I want it to beep every single time the animation frame rolls or changes. So what I can do is I can click on this, copy it, move my playhead over here, and just paste it every time the dice changes its little frame. Not bad, right? So now go over here just for fun. No, I'm going to address that in a second. I had a thought. Dice rolls. Piece goes click, click. I wonder if we can get a question box to come up. I must have roll set to something. You know what? I lied. I'm going to set roll to the question box just so I can, for testing purposes. Hello. That's what's going on. I'm going to just delete this out. Roll equals 6. Now let's do it. Save. Much nicer than that silent game, wasn't it? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I could have used the signals. I did. Good for me. Well, let's get it wrong just to see. No, Godot does not use signals. Ha ha ha. Okay, everything so far is working. I don't have this in my script, but I'm gonna do it. See, roll for first. I want this to beep. I want it to beep when it flips back and forth. So I'm gonna put an audio player. I'm gonna give it the same. I'm going to use the dice sound because it's still technically rolling, kind of. Animation player, we're going to do the exact same thing. So I guess if you missed it earlier, wait a minute. Is it just playing the reset? No, here we go. Dice flip. So I'm going to key it, create the track, change the value to on, copy. How does that not look right? Oh, that's right. All right. That was not in my original script, but that was actually kind of bothering me. So thank you for letting me do that. One last thing we're going to do is we're going to add music. And this is even easier than sound effects, if you can imagine. I'm going to throw another audio stream player on here. Uh-oh. Don't make it a child of that. It needs to be a child of main. And just like audio stream player 2 is kind of a sad name. I'm going to name it music. Use whatever music you want. If you write something cool, I decided to show this off because not as many people know this as I would like. If you go on itch.io has like 1 quadrillion music packs for you to use. Look at this one. This one's even updated regularly. I think this was even on the front page when I went to itch.io. I don't even think I searched this one. I will link this one in the comments. It's free. It's my favorite price. Ta-da. And it has like 1 quadrillion. So if you're just like, I don't know what I want to use, just come here and use this. I'll link it for you. Let me go back to my project. The one that I'm about to use is Clement Pant. Oh dear. That's probably French. I can't pronounce it. Pachau? It's the village one. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to drag it in. Sometimes, let me check and see. I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to click import. See loop mode? Because this is music, we want it to play over and over and over again. That would be kind of goofy if the user's sitting there playing the game and they have to like make themselves a snack or get a sandwich or something, then they come back and the music's all gone. It says detect from wave. Do you trust it? I don't. I'm just going to click forward and then re-import. And now we know that this music is going to loop. We can... I'm not going to try to click over it or talk over it. We can click playing and it will play in perpetuity. And then like we can play the scene and the music will be playing. That'll also drive you crazy. I'm going to check autoplay. This is pretty much the same as me going into main and saying on ready, var music, funk, ready, me trying to code out loud without typing it. Music.playing equals true, but it's just one ticky box. So now when I run the current scene, it should play, right? When she's good, she's good. All right, I don't want to try to talk over my game, but you hear how nice it is now that we've got some sound effects in there? If you have extra ideas for sound effects, by all means, go ahead and put them in. I would love for you to be able to make this game kind of your own and then like make it really big and then link me and then I can play board games. Anyway, that is all I have for you for this episode. You have an excellent one. Take it easy and I will see you next time.